three ways that we do that in yoga are that we engage the bandhas. Now the bandhas are the areas which we can bring tone to, bring torsion to. So the Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor, we often talk about stopping yourself from going for a wee. And then the Uddiyana Bandha, which is more in the abdominal area, which is very important for when you're doing standing and twisting poses. Because if you haven't got that engagement and you flop and the lower back tilts forward, you're getting that splaying out, like I say, of the spinous processes and therefore the discs. So we're going to engage those areas when we're doing any movement, especially forward and twisting. So things like hoovering can be quite difficult for people with lower back pain. Picking things up in an awkward position, or even putting your underwear on and things. People often say to me, finding it awful to bend down or to put my socks on. So the second thing we'll think about is bending the knees when in a forward fold, and that's whether it's seated or standing. So we'll bring a bit of softness to the knees in order for the lower back to be more comfortable. If the knees are straight, the hamstrings are then on a bit of torsion, and if you've got tight hamstrings, that will then pull on the lower back. So you can see the connection there down that posterior chain of somebody's body. The hamstrings, the calves even connecting to the glutes and the lower back become this one chain of events. And the third thing we'll do is, if we want to switch the back muscles off, we lie on the floor. So this is a great thing to do at the end of the day if your back's tired, or if you have got a painful back or anything painful going on in the spine or the hips. We lie flat on the floor, and we do that because that will then switch the muscles off. So a muscle is either contracted or relaxed. So if a muscle's relaxed on the floor, it's switched off. So you can do that with a neutral spine. So if you were to lay on your back, you put the bolster or a cushion, whatever you've got, under your knees. That then supports the hips and allows that lovely position for the back to flatten and also to switch off. You can do that with legs up the wall even, and that can be nice for the hips to be able to have that restful position and the reversing circulation in the legs. You can even do that by pressing on things. So you could press on the wall to switch the muscles off. So actually it's the contact that we need, but what I find that the floor and the mat are very grounding to do that. So if we ground ourselves on the mat, that's when the relaxation happens. So often we do things that are stood up and we're contracting the muscles, but if your back is on the floor, then they have no option but to switch off. It's like forcing them to switch off.